Question.
Answer.
1,408. If you could eradicate one hobby, what would it be and why?
My own hobby or anybody's?
Anybody's.
Appearing on. Oh, right. Well, my hobby. Okay, appearing on critical questions.
Well, that depends. Like, some people, like, is a hobby, is it something like people enjoy doing, like, recreationally, or how are you defining a hobby?
It has to be recreationally.
like something like stamp collecting, that sort of thing.
Stamp collecting, yeah.
Yeah.
Casually playing squash could count.
Collecting furry outfits.
Collecting furry outfits, sure.
They pay a lot of money for art, so I'm not going to diss the furries.
I see the merits to squash
I
as
should
a
get back into
sport.
doing
but
that shit. They pay good.
I see the merits of squash as a sport and exercise and whatever, but it does seem to be exclusively played by wankers, from what I can tell.
There's a sport called squash.
Okay. So just out of interest, you can. When we're talking about banning something here, you can ban it as a hobby, but keep it as something else. For example, we can ban football as a spectator sport, but we can keep it as a sport.
Can we?
See, I don't think
American football or like football.
Actual.
No, he means proper football.
Okay, because I figured if someone wanted to ban football, you guys would just ban American football because it's American football.
That would be the boring cowards game, right?
Brainbug says collecting bugs.
It's the physical sport that we, it's the physical sport that we don't have to wear a lot of pansy padding for, because
yes,
rugby players that eat the fucking NFL players alive.
But Aussie rules would eat both of them.
That's not that. That actually doesn't appear to be that rough.
That would actually make the game interesting, though. I would watch that. Fuck that. Yes.
Junk Shop said armed patriotic gatherings. Definitely just recreational. You're right.
Is that really a? Yeah, sorry. Is that really a hobby, though?
I mean, it could be considered a hobby. They enjoy it.
Recreational pastime. Harmonica Man says golf. And Nerdy says, I think I'd eradicate hobby golfers. The problem is that would mean that Trump would have spent a lot more time doing something else.
Watching TV.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Trump wasn't playing golf all the time, he'd have done a lot of stuff worse for the nation when he was president.
This is what worries me. Oh, crap. Right. Ox says one hobby, playing with trolls online. Why? Because it gets boring after a few hours. Yeah, but you can get a good few hours of fun out of it first.
You really can, yeah.
But there aren't any good trolls anymore. I miss fun trolls. I haven't met a fun troll in forever. I miss them.
Do you actually think years go back, the one thing that Trump is actually going to have achieved in his presidency is to get his golf handicap down?
No.
I think he probably got worse.
I think he's put more and more weight on and got worse and worse. Because the people around him cheat for him. I mean, I think his handicap would have come down, but not because he got better.
I think I got a feeling whoever plays golf with him lets him win.
Well, they say it was an open that it was an open secret that he cheated.
See, maybe he's applying golf rules here. You see, because maybe he thinks because in golf, you get less points, you win the game. Maybe that's how he thinks election works.
But how would he cheat? I don't think he could find the hole, even if it. Never mind. Sorry, I know.
Your mind went somewhere else, didn't it?
It did. I don't want to traumatize you guys. I'm sorry. I love you guys so much.
Mathpig says trolling for Jesus.
I doubt he'd even find the green, let alone the hole.
God, no,
if it's green, something's wrong.
He might.
Oh, God. Melania's green hole.
Oh, no.
He might end up in the rough, possibly.
How far are we into this? 3 questions now?
16 questions.
No. Today, 3 questions we've had.
2.
This is the second.
2.
We've had 2. I can still count that high.
And I'm the one who's behaving. Jeez. What does that say?
Um, Rainbug
I'm the
says-
one who's not drinking today, so that's weird.
Rainbug says
Why would
animal
you stop
baiting.
drinking?
I think tea fucks me up more than a beer, to be honest.
The Rage says parlour. Is parlour a recreational activity? A hobby?
Yes. Well,
Fair enough.
like people consider like Facebook to be a hobby, so why not? Parlor's totally a hobby.
Okay.
Mhm.
I suppose, yeah, alright, fair enough. I can go with that. Nerdy says recreational revolutions. What the fuck is a point in a revolution where you get in there and then do nothing and then leave? Right. Ginger Nation says people talking about their fucking rock collection. What sort of rock are we talking about?
And I did a stream about that, so fuck
No,
off.
let's not get anyone give in to temptation on that one.
What sort of
No.
rocks are we talking about?
Crack rock.
Atheist Donna says we get rid of football.
Yeah, I seen that.
Thank you. Doorknobhead says social media. My closet and ankle chains miss me. And here he says puzzle games. I hate them. Ginger Nation says Candy Crush should be eradicated. Julie says Trump cheats at everything. That doesn't surprise me. Now they're talking about his handicap. Harmonica Man says licking random people and saying cheese. Is that a hobby? That's a very specific hobby.
It could be.
You tell us, Dave, I see you doing that all the time.
No, I lick people. I've never said cheese. Never.
You haven't licked the right spot.
So if I cover myself in cheese, you won't lick me?
No.
Well, damn. What about chocolate?
Literally. No, chocolate's good. I can work with chocolate.
Okay.
I don't think
So I need
you
to buy
know
some chocolate.
how much I don't
And
like
go over
cheese. Ricardo says atheists. How is atheists a hobby or atheist? What the-
Dave, you mentioned rocks. That's why.
Are rocks atheists?
Oh, don't do it.
How about can we eradicate like that argument as a hobby?
As a hobby.
'Cause it does seem to
That
be a
means
hobby
you
of
can't
people.
eradicate it from people that actually believe it. I'll
I
argue
will
it.
eradicate. I will
That's a hobby.
eradicate both. I will eradicate both sides of the argument as long as we don't have to have the fucking argument again.
Right. Math Pig.
Ah, but that didn't work.
What?
Nothing.
Look at distraction.
I don't know. Did I not come up with one at the start?
No.
Damn it. I should have been thinking about this then, shouldn't I?
Yes. You were preoccupied. Lone Wanderer says, I'd ban people from hobbies if they can't control their spending. Julie says the rocks are atheist argument. for
Buying
hobbies.
shoes.
Buying shoes isn't a hobby, it's a lifestyle.
It's a hobby.
Is it really a hobby if you don't go broke doing it, though?
Yeah, you see. Jenny.
I would say the hobby of building the seven wonders models of the seven wonders of the world with toothpicks.
With what?
Toothpicks.
With toothpicks.
With toothpicks.
You can build it. So you can build it with anything else, just not toothpicks.
Matchsticks should be banned also. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Fair
But
enough.
see, if you build it with matchsticks, you can set it on fire, and that's fun.
Well, that's true, but I don't think people actually do that. It's something they
Oh,
spend
they-
years to build.
some of them-
Do they?
I would. Fire's fun. Fuck. I'm totally not a pyromaniac, I promise.
Well, if you build like a model of Notre Dame Cathedral or something out of them, then if you set it on fire, it's going to be quite accurate.
Exactly. But then you have to like ask people to donate money for you to rebuild it, and it'll be fun. See,
Yeah.
you could just reenact history. It's
Junk
fun.
Shop Library says the Colossus of Rhodes built of condoms.
Interesting.
I want to know whether or not. I have questions.
Are they used condoms or not?
they're not used
Are they in the box?
The question has to be as to whether or not they are blown up and tied. so that you can make a bigger structure out of them, or whether or not they're flat or. I don't. Jeff!
Are they flavored condoms so you can lick it?
Yes. Jeff!
I don't honestly know. I don't really want to take anyone's hobby away from them, really. So honestly,
No?
nah. There's just have a lot more. Okay, I will say maybe trolling, because that is a hobby to some people.
Okay. I was going to say, I don't know any...
I'm not going to take anyone's hobby away, and then you take my late night hobby away.
Just out of interest, do you know any professional flat earthers?
Not personally, but they're out there.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they think they're professionals.
My point is aren't most of them hobbyists? Aren't most of them hobbyists?
Do they have to consider themselves professionals, or can it just be the fact that they're flat earthers that means just ban?
Is grifting and stupidity now considered hobbies?
But lots of the flat earthers that
let's
believe.
Be honest, those are the two characteristics they fall into. There's the ones who believe this shit who are fucking stupid, and then there's the ones who don't believe these shit who are grifting. Nathan Oakley, Mark Sargent, I'm looking at you.
Why are they talking about cheese-flavoured condoms and then cheese-filled condoms?
I think they broke into your store, Dave.
There's no cheese in there.
No, they have Dave's search history. That's what it is.
Stool.
Hello.
Bite shot.
I think making model buzzes out of empty wine boxes.
Well,
I only know of one person that has that hobby.
Oh, Boris.
Never again says, I'm not a
that's the
hobby.
best answer you're getting.
It is going to be a best answer I'm going to
Any
get.
question.
And he admits it's a hobby. Never again says, I'm not a hobbyist, I'm a skilled craft person. And I'll never let my secrets out. No, the best answer, it can't be that, it's football. Right.
Oh, John, I'm going to kill you.
Did anyone else just envision Dave hate fucking a cheese wheel? Right, what the fuck is a cheese wheel? And I can't imagine it.
The big round cheese wheels.
Like
Is it
Edam.
a soft cheese or is it a hard cheese? I'm just saying.
Oh, soft cheese would hardly make a good wheel.
That's true.
You can drill
But if
a
you
hole
try
in it.
hard enough, it can be a wheel.
Or if you put it on
But
the
no, I
radiator,
would not recommend if it's like hot cheese. Don't heat up the cheese first.
just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit.
Well, just maybe a wee bit, but no molten cheese on the dick unless that's what you're into. Not to kink shame, but don't do it.
Junk Shop says, everyone DM Dave pictures of cheese wheels. Please don't DM me them. Feel free to tag me into them on Twitter.
That's a good idea for Dave's birthday next year. Everybody just DM pictures of cheese to Dave.
I won't remember that unless you have to remind me to do that. I
Oh,
haven't.
right.
My
remembered it. I won't
birthday,
remember
I'll
to do
have you
that
know,
shit.
my birthday is on the 1st of January. You've got a whole year to wait.
No, well then we're going to start doing it next week.
All right, we need to pick a date for Dave's unbirthday. Just do it then.
1st of February. We'll just move it to the 1st of February.
Yes, let's do that. I'm all for it.
Right. 1st of February, everybody has to DM pictures of cheese to Dave all day long.
And if you can find cheese spiders, double points.
The rage says, now that she told me not to put cheese on my junk, excuse me.
I think that
I
was
mean, I'm
in
not
your
going to
junk.
stop you. It's your junk. You do with it what you want. I'm just saying, don't blame me if you hurt yourself.
Ricardo says, if we're going to go down that route, all things with sport is a quality. All hobby sports. Yeah. Junk Shop Library says, half birthday is the perfect day for what? I mean, never mind. Wait, what?
What are we going to call it? Dave Cheese Day? Cheese Dave Day? Cheese Dave Day. Yeah.
No, there doesn't need to be a Dave Cheese Day.
It can be Dangle Dave Cheese Day. It's fine.
It can be what?
Dangle
Dangle
Dave.
Dave
Dave.
Cheese Day.
I will not be dangling on that day. Anywhere
You
near
should.
cheese or otherwise.
You wear boxers, you're dangling all the time.
What makes you think I wear boxers?
You told
So
me.
Spooky said your unofficial birthday's tomorrow, so tomorrow we're sending you cheese.
Don't you remember the other day I asked you boxers or briefs and you said depends?
Yes, that's how you evade an answer. Right, next question.
Oh, yet suddenly moving on from the dangling Dave cheese day. Did you answer the question, Dave?
Yes, I answered the question.
Just making sure.
I don't have an answer, so don't bother asking me.
Oh!
I think he's just trying to avoid it now because we're talking too much about how he likes cheese.
Fine.
I'm going to send him pictures of my cheesy bummers.
Again,
what?
Dangle Dave Cheese Day, just saying.
Dangle Dave cheese day. It just sounds lovely.
I'll make sure to forward them on to you for verification that they really are cheese, because I wouldn't be able to tell.
You know, you can get
cheese
six.
filled in spiders.
You
Just
can
a
get
special
6 cheesy bummers for about £3.
Actually, the problem is I have this dying urge to say, what are cheesy bummers? But I don't want to find myself ever saying that phrase.
Wait until I DM you the pictures. my friend.
Don't ask this goddamn question, Dave.
Ask him, Dave. Ask him. Do it.
I have to get. We will. If people tag me on Twitter, I'll forward them all to Stool, and you can all see what everything is. And I hate you all. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.